Hi, I'm Matt Kapp, the lead artist on Binding of Isaac Rebirth and the creator of Castle in Darkness, and I listen to the One Up podcast.
Hi, David here, One Up Gaming. Gonna have a quick one this week because I'm tired. I'm really tired. Had a busy week, busy work, busy stuff. But yeah, I'm just tired. So this is episode 403 of the One Up Gaming podcast. So thank you all for coming. Thank you all for being here. I'll lift my microphone up so you can hear me. Yeah, David here, One Up Gaming. Subscribe to us. All that good stuff, bells, icons, all that good stuff. We have books out, the unofficial PlayStation collection, the unofficial Sega Saturn collection, and the unofficial Nintendo 64 collection. Just go on Amazon, where you can buy them. That would be amazing, so thank you so much. This week we're sponsored, as always, by Games Inspired Music, and that's available from all the sites where you can buy music and stream music, all that good stuff. And 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity. You can also get our first 100 podcasts available at audiobooksontape.com, and £1 of each sale will go to the Diabetes UK charity. So that is basically the intros, the bits and bobs, what we've been doing. So as always, we'll go through the games played this week, we'll go through the 10 minutes of nothing, and then we'll just do the thank yous and goodbyes. So I will be back after this quick break. So thank you. Back in a second.
Hi, my name's John here. I'm the designer of games like Sensible Soccer, Cannon Fodder, Whizball, Parallax and Sociable Soccer. And I listen to the One Up Gaming podcast.
Hello Andy, this is Colin. I won't be able to get in tonight. I'm sweating like a pig. I'm sweating like a pig.
So it's still episode 403 of the One Up Gaming podcast. It's still me, David. And I've noticed that my chair's facing slightly skew. But I can't. I'm so tightly packed into this cupboard, it's quite hard to rotate around once I've worked out that it is slightly off. It looks square though, so I wonder if it's the actual PC that's... But it looks... The chair looks off. But when I look behind me, it looks square. I don't know. Perspectives and all that good stuff. I don't have a clue what's going on. Anyway, David here, One Up Gaming, 403, the One Up Gaming podcast. I'm going to go through the games played this week. Game Inspired Music, an album, buy it, stream it. 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity. Our first 100 podcasts are available at audiobooksontape.com, and £1 of each sale will go to the Diabetes UK charity. We have 3 books. It's the PlayStation collection, the Saturn collection, the Nintendo 64 collection, and just go into Amazon, all of them, just search the unofficial Sega Saturn collection, the unofficial PlayStation collection, or the unofficial Nintendo 64 collection. All coffee table books, 8-inch 25 by 8-inch 25, so nice little squares. The N64 books got the least pages of about 250 something, and the PlayStation one's got the most with 294, and I think the Saturn is 292. So all full colour, all screenshots, all text written by me, so I do apologise how bad it'll be. I just wanted to get something down. I love the Saturn, I love the fact of having books around, and I just thought I'll give it a go, see what it does. So yeah, so we'll go on to this week's sort of games played this week. And oh god, I'm gonna have to Google. I do apologise, because I believe I know what games I played this week. How bad is that? Some of these games that I have played so there was one called Dig Deep, and a lot of these are still from the thank you to Cubic Games for sending us loads of codes out for loads of games for their 20th anniversary. And Dig Deep is one of them games, It's quite a fun little game. It's like a little, it looks like a swimming pool, and you have to climb down ladders, get into the pool. You walk over the ground, and you like automatically dig the ground, and you pick up everything from that layer, and it drops down a layer. You can only carry so many items on your back, and then once you get full, you have to climb back up the ladder and go to the areas where you give them your land that you've dug up. And then you just repeat the process, and then you get other bits where you go to another side of it to unlock more things, unlock bigger backpacks and all that kind of stuff. And for a simple, basic little game, I quite enjoyed this one. It was a fun little game. But yeah, that was about it really. It's just a simple little fun game. And yeah, Cubic Games. Simple but fun. That's what you need. So the next game was Astro Miner, and I believe this one is like a 3D top-down sort of kind of view, twin sticky sort of shooter-esque, and you are a space miner, and you have to go. You go from your starting point to where the land is. And where the land is, you press a button and you suck up all the mining material. And again, once you get your backpack full, you go back to the start point to give out your sort of like the actual land or the mining stuff that you've done. And you just have to strip the area, get all the points, do all the bits and bobs, stack them all up. And again, it's a similar sort of concept, but in a different style of game. This one's more of a full-fledged game, whereas the other one, the Dig Deep, is like just a quick pick-up-and-play sort of game. But, you know, that is just something that you get used to. I don't know if it's a spot or a bite on my elbow. Is it? Yeah, it's the elbow. Can't see. Oh, I hit something. But anyway, Astro Miner, another fun little game. The next game from Cubic Games is Bucket Crusher. Now this game I really enjoyed. It is a simple concept. There is you at this side in control of a big saw, big spinny saw, and then on the other side is a plot of land, like a 2D hill made up of little squares. And you have to get your saw blade, which you move with your analog stick, into the land and try and dig down and push all the crumpled up land back into your sort of like earth eater machine. And as you're doing this, you get more points where you can get bigger saw blades, faster saw blades, longer arm reach to get right in there and get back over, to get all the land back over. So again, it's a very simple concept. It's a very simple sort of game, but again, it's done well and it plays well. And in these sort of games, you just want a game that plays well, looks good, plays well. That is about it. So that is all the games I've played this week from Cubic Games. So I'll move on to we got given like a demo or a pre-published version of the Rogue Prince of Persia. Now, I love the original Prince of Persia, and I loved the new Prince of Persia. I can't remember what it was called, something Crown. The one that came out recently, end of last year, I think it was. Was it? It might have been this year, Jesus. But yeah, that was a really good little game. This one is in a similar style to this new one, but it looks a lot more basic. The animation's just not quite as good. The background detail's not quite as good. And it's a roguelike. So you basically run through the level, get points, get scores, all that good stuff. You die, you respawn, but you continue with all your abilities that you've gained, and then you go back through it. So because of that, it's not my sort of game, but I do enjoy this sort of thing. So it was a fun game, and I enjoyed playing what I played. But yeah, it's like, so the Rogue Prince of Persia, it's a good little game. It's just not my sort of Prince of Persia, if that makes any sense. So next up, Autopsy Simulator. Now, we got offered this code off Team 17. It's mental. I mean, the amount of stuff that they will make nowadays. And this one, it is just it's one of those, like, surgical simulator and all that kind of thing. It's just a bit more bleak and a bit more dark. It's not got the humour of some of the other games, but they play almost identically. I did like the fact that at the beginning, you could do, like, the sensor mode or not. So if you've got like a male on the table, you don't see his penis, it's all pixelated out. And I guess that's for streamers, when they're streaming, they don't get violated, a violation, sort of strike, whatever it's called. Because my old channel got struck 3 times because I uploaded a game called Kinky Fight Club, which was a bad fighting game. It was more of like a turn-based strategy sort of game, with really bad graphics, but people wearing full leather outfits, and it was bad. But yeah, my old channel got suspended, then got cancelled because of that. So thank you so much to the developers of that game. Thank you for offering me the code to play that game and see how long it took. It took 1 hour for my channel to get deleted. Sad times. I loved that. I was on that channel for like 7 years. Then this new one is doing well. I'm doing well with it, so thank you so much for all you followers and all you people. Please spread around the good news that I enjoy this. Half the time I don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know what I'm doing, but I do enjoy this. So next up, I had a quick go at UFL, and this one was at the pre-beta, beta, whatever you want to call it. And to me, it kind of plays a bit like the old 2-year-old, it's not PES, it's eFootball, where your momentum's a bit weird, your character movement's a little bit weird. I don't know if it's just because I'm so used to like FIFA and how the PES used to play, where it was pass and move and stuff, whereas this one, it seems a little bit off. The graphics are okay. They do look just like a high-res, sort of like phone sort of game, and some phone games, yes, they look amazing, but this one's just lacking a little bit of detail every now and again. But yeah, the game is quite fun, but I think I would still rather pay 50 quid and play FIFA. You know, it's just not quite there. So the last game that we played this week is called Another Crab's Treasure. Now I wanted to play this one I keep scratching this bite, I keep scratching it. Yes, I've wanted to play this game for a while, and eventually it was on the Xbox Game Pass, so I downloaded it, started it up. I like, but I'm not a massive fan of the Souls-like games, and this is another one of those, but it's got really colourful graphics, really surreal sort of music and sounds and stuff, and it's a fun little game. It is really fun. It's not quite as good as Lies of P, but it's up there with the Souls-like sort of games. I love the fact that I was playing it and my wife was like, is this Sebastian the game or something? I was like, no, it's not Sebastian. Is every crab Sebastian? Is he a crab? Is he a crab? What the hell is he? Mollusk? No. It's not a crab, is it? Please. I'm going to freak out now. Someone, please be kind and leave comments of what the hell Sebastian was. Is he a lobster? Is he a lobster? Don't know. Anyway, I'm going to move on swiftly. It's a big red thing with clicky claws. And this game plays well, looks nice. Very smooth and crisp. And yeah, it was a nice little game. I will say though, this week's game of the week is probably Autopsy Simulator, just because how mental the whole game is, and it was just strange. But yeah, so please subscribe to us, like us, all that good stuff, bell that icon. It's been me, David, One Up Gaming. That's been the games played this week for episode 403 of the One Up Gaming podcast. So we're back after this quick break with the 10 minutes of nothing. So back after this few.
Hi, I'm Keith Allen, and I play Murphy on Z Nation, and I listen to One Up Gaming Podcast.
Up next on the One Up Gaming Podcast is 10 minutes of nothing. Will it be the team talking about nothing or a guest interview? Stick around and find out now. It's 10 minutes of nothing. Yeah, 10 minutes of nothing.
So, still David, still One Up Gaming, still episode 403 of the One Up Gaming podcast. Still sponsored by Games Inspired Music, the album that's available now. Stream it, buy it. 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity. We also have our first 100 podcasts available at Games Inspired Music. That's wrong, isn't it? That is wrong. It's available at... I really wish I knew what I was doing half the time. Audiobooksontape.com. Buy that. £1 of each sale will go to the Diabetes UK charity, so thank you for that. So this is going to be the 10 minutes of nothing for episode 403, and we are going to go through the Microsoft Xbox Showcase for the June 2024, so the announcements, reveals, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to go through each game. How 10 minutes of nothing works is that we have 10 minutes to go through as much as we can. If we can't get through it all in 10 minutes, I've sort of like failed. But also, if I finish before the 10 minutes, it's like I've also failed, because we need to fill out the program as much as we can. But we have 10 minutes just to sort of like try and stop us from rambling on for hours and hours. But yeah, that's what. So yeah, so I guess we will start the timer. So the timer starts now. So everything announced at the Xbox Showcase at Summer Game Fest 2024. So this is thanks to Polygon that I've gone onto their website. So first of all, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 was announced, which is already been announced. It will be released on October 25th on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Windows PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and it's also coming to Game Pass on launch day 2. So I've not been a big fan of the Call of Duty games for the last 4 or 5 years, so we'll have to see how this one changes. Then they went into Doom, The Dark Ages, which looked amazing. I loved the shield they could chuck. It just sort of said it's expected sometime in 2025. It did look amazing. Then they went on to State of Decay 3. And again, it looked more like the open world multiplayer sort of thing that they were trying to do. So it looks like there's like 4 or 5 players at the same time. And I think that could be fun if you have a group of homies and get into the game and do stuff. So yeah, that looks cool. Dragon Age, The Veilguard. It looked too colourful and bright for me. It looked a bit too weird. So I liked Dragon Age Origins. That I liked. But then Dragon Age 2 I never played. And then the Dragon Age Inquisition, I think it was. I never played that either. So this one, probably not going to play this either. Then went on and showed more Starfield, like Shattered Space and stuff. Now, Starfield I enjoyed, but I just couldn't get into it properly. Went on to more Fallout 76 stuff, which looked good, but I don't play multiplayer games. Then, Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Now, I can't even remember this trailer. But it sort of says that it's from Sandfall Interactive. Looks like a role-playing game where you're looking to save humanity from certain destruction. Out in 2025 on the Series X. So that could be cool. South of Midnight was next up. Microsoft and Compulsion Games finally showed South of Midnight what actually is. And it looked really good. I really enjoyed the graphics, the animation style. It looked cool. I liked how it looked. Then they went on to World of Warcraft, The War Within. Now, I don't think I've ever played World of Warcraft. I've always wanted to. But it's one of those games sort of thing where it's like, I can't be asked to sit in front of a PC on a really bad chair that I've got to play a game. I'd rather sit on the sofa with the Xbox. If they were to get the World of Warcraft running on the Xbox, I might give it a go. Next up, we had Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater. So I guess they're taking off the word 3. It just sort of shown that it's a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater from 2004. It has more modern control style, showcasing the original story in the world. There is no release date yet. It looked nice, nothing amazing, but it looked nice. Thieves. Sea of Thieves was next, and I'll be honest, I kind of blanked out. I even forgot it was on there. Then there was Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, which I can't remember anything about that one either. Released on July 18th on Xbox consoles and Windows PC, from the creators of Ashen. Ashen was a really nice, simple-looking, top-down sort of like platform adventure sort of game. The game is an explosive Souls-like with lots of god-slaying action RPG gameplay. Okay, sounds alright. Age of Mythology Retold. Now, I loved Age of Mythology back in the day when I was a kid. So, this one looks cool. Oh, and it's coming to Xbox Series X. I'd give this one a go. I would give it a go. I might not enjoy it as much, but I'd give it a go. But yeah, I enjoyed Age of Mythology. I liked it better than the Age of Empire. Was it Age of Empire? Can't remember. Then the game that everyone was loving, Perfect Dark. And it showed the gameplay for the first time, and they're saying here that it didn't disappoint. There's no release date, and I will say that it looked good. It looked more like one of those games where you sort of like more of a like the Batman style thing where you have to like scan things and do things, the detective mode, that sort of thing. So it could work really well with Joanna Dark being like a secret spy person. But yeah, it looked amazing. I really enjoyed how the game looked. Next up, they had Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred. Now, this one it's basically just like a trailer, a CG video. It looked amazing. It looked gory. I liked blood. I liked death. It's cool. I'm not a big Diablo fan. I have downloaded it on the Xbox now that it's on Game Pass. So I'll give Diablo 4 a go. But yeah, it's not my sort of thing. Anyway, next up, we have Fable. So it finally showed off a cheeky trailer for Fable, which is expected out in 2025. Unfortunately, there's still no release date for this one. Now, this one, again, it kind of didn't grab me as much as what I thought it might do. I enjoyed it, how it's sort of saying, oh, I'm an adventurer person that's got no skills, and sort of like, everyone's an adventure person. So I think it's a good tongue-in-cheek sort of game, and I'm looking forward to more about it. Next up, we have Fragpunk, the announced trailer. Now, this is a 5-on-5 shooter with a twist of cards, coming in 2025. Now, I thought this looked cool, but I don't know why they have to add the cards into it. I really don't like games with like the card mechanic. A 5-on-5 game could be cool, but again, I just don't think these sort of games, they all seem to be hitting now after 5 years too late. Winterborough, honestly I can't remember what this game was. It looks like a little mouse, but I can't remember, so I do apologise. Mixtape was announced, and this game looked cool. I like the music, I like the sounds, graphics. Microsoft Flight Simulator 24. Again, it's very similar, just updated. I think I must be getting close to the end now, I think. I've got 3 minutes left. The Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road. Again, I kind of zoned out with this one. So, I do apologise. I just don't do like online role-playing games. You know, the MMOs. I don't do them. Life is Strange, Double Exposure. I kind of liked the premise, but I just don't like the Life is Strange sort of game mechanics. So, I'll give it a go, but I just didn't think it looked great. Now, I might be the only person that thinks Indiana Jones and the Great Circle doesn't look as good as what everyone's going on about. But yeah, no official release date, but still saying 2024, so it's end of this year. So it could be cool. Next up, Mecha Break. I don't know why I stopped then, my brain stopped. It's not a Gundam, but I thought it was. You know, when the trailer was playing. Now, it looks like a transforming planes and ships and stuff, and it looked cool. I like these sort of spacefaring games. And then we have Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers. I was going to say Heathens, Fallen Feathers. So it's another Souls-like game set in the Ming Dynasty. Released on Xbox Game Pass in 2025. Again, I can't remember, but it says they showed Avowed again. I can't remember. Atom Fall. That looked pretty cool. I like the graphics. Assassin's Creed Shadows. I can't really remember anything. It looked a bit like Tenchu, I think. Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. Again, I can't really remember much of the game, but I think it looked amazing. The new Xboxes were shown. So like a black one with dots on with a green bottom, which looked cool. An all-white one without a disc drive, which was like 50 quid cheaper. And the Series S, and they've gotten rid of the black one. And they finally... Oh, I'm stuck to the chair. They finished the show off with Gears of War, and everyone was going on about how it'll be Gears of War 6, and it's not. It's Baby Dom and Baby... Oh, I can't remember what his name is now, Jesus. Anyway, the guy that plays Bender. It's like... It's E-Day, so it's by Emergence Day, so it's when the aliens come out of the bottom of the ground and start the invasion. It looked amazing. It looked absolutely amazing. Also, it pulled on those heartstrings by having that music from the original 360 sort of game. Was it Mad World? And it just looks amazing. Saying it's all in-engine, so it looked great. So that is the Xbox Showcase from 2024. And that is the 10 minutes of nothing. So thank you so much for that. And we will have a quick break and we'll be back with the goodbyes. So back in a couple of minutes. And please subscribe, bell, icon, all that good stuff. Watch us on YouTube. Watch us on our website, oneupgaming.co.uk. All that great stuff. So it's been David, One Up Gaming, 10 minutes of nothing for episode 403 of the One Up Gaming podcast. Back in a couple of seconds. Goodbye.
Hi, I'm Lucy James and I listen to the One Up Gaming podcast.
Hello, this is Peter Poppleton from the internet. I would just like to congratulate you really on reaching the 400th episode of the podcast. What the fucking hell is a podcast? If anybody tries to cast my pods like in plaster of Paris or something like that, I will smack them right in the tit. It's what? It's like a radio... Right, I get it now. I see. It's like a radio show. 400 episodes on Chuffing Gaming. Chuffing hell. Look, I don't know how you've got there. Quite what you can say about Chuffing Space Invaders, Pac-Man and Horace Goes Skiing, I will never know. But either way, it sounds like quite an achievement. So well done. And here's to the next 4. Let's not get, ahead of ourselves. I'm not going to say the next 400 because let's face it, gaming is, well, I don't know what I'm talking about, do I? I'm very old. Happy 400th episode.
So it's been me, David, One Up Gaming. Thank you so much for watching. Please go to our website, which is oneupgaming.co.uk. I might have played around with the Etsy store, so if the Etsy store's up, you might be able to buy some t-shirts and hats and caps and mugs and all that good stuff. If it's not there, then I've still not got the pricing right and I just can't be bothered to be making hundreds of pounds of losses every month. I can't afford it. I really can't afford it. I don't know why, but I just can't afford it. But yeah, if it's there, just search One Up Gaming on Etsy. As always, subscribe to us, like us, bell us, all that good stuff. If you're listening to us on a podcast, subscribe to us and leave positive feedback and 5 stars and all that good stuff. Also, the games inspired music is available to buy and to stream, and 20% of each will go to the Child's Play charity. We also have our first 100 podcasts available at audiobooksontape.com. Just go to them and search us and buy that, and then £1 of each sale will go to the Diabetes UK charity. So that is that. We have 3 books available. They're all coffee table books, and they're all like screenshots with text about each game. They've all got over 100 games featured. They've got like controllers, different models of the consoles. There is the Sega Saturn version, there is the Nintendo 64 version, and there's the original PlayStation version. And they are just the unofficial PlayStation collection, the unofficial Sega Saturn collection, and the unofficial Nintendo 64 collection. So please go to Amazon and buy them. If you would like a discount on any of them, please email us at contact@oneupgaming.co.uk, and I might be able to give a £10 discount on the first 100 copies of each sort of like book. So if you want one of them for £25, email us and I'll get back to you, and we'll see if we can get that sorted ASAP. So thank you all so much. It's been me, David, One Up Gaming, episode 403. Thank you. Goodbye.
Hi guys, this is Dean Swain from the Retro Asylum podcast. Congratulations to the One Up Gaming gang. 400 episodes, great number to reach. It's a lot of editing, trust me, I know. I've been podcasting for years, so well done, great number to reach, and here's to the next 400 episodes. Well done, guys.
Go baby, go baby, go baby, go baby. I love you, said I love you. Never put nothing above you. Won't let go once I can hug you on the floor. They hate because you let them know that you the ish. Now they hating not because you at the club and proving it. And so they choosing it too late cause now they using it. Can't wait from how you doing it. I know that they pursuing it. You will kindly tell them now my baby's here to watch me go. And for him I put on a show. You just blessed to be here. So my baby goes on, her body rolls on. I tell her hold on, making love with clothes on. Been on it so long, I think we gotta go. Hit my grown man on. You know that I love you so. Go baby go now, go now, baby go now, go now, baby go now, baby go now, just go baby go now. For me, say I love when you go for me. 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 Say I love when you go for me.
I tell my baby go, but she's not even going though. It's the trust I have in her. Careless what do say to her. Yeah, I'm feeling kinda slick. I'm loving how I swim in it. No, I'm not taming her. The only one's engraving it. Sign it, still right from her lips. You need to know that she's my miss. Treat her like a treasure, though. I never wanna let her go. I keep her right in front of me. My heart, she will forever be. I do this so she'll never see. Life with me, no misery. You deserve the world, my queen. Yeah, I'm back down on one knee. A boy to a man that you have seen. No matter who's wrong, it's you and me. I'm coming for you, baby, so we can stay happy. I'm trying to work so hard for you and me. Go, baby, go now. Go, baby, go. Baby, go. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. Baby, go. Ha. Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go. Baby, go now. Just go, baby, go now. I love when you go for me. Go for me. I love when you go for me. I love when you go for me. Say I love when you go for me. When you go for me. Girl, you go for me. You go for me. Say I love when you go for me. My baby's so bad, she can get it so glad that she loves me, know that. I'm a hubby so sad, say you looking so mad. Oh, you didn't know that. Next time you should check the ring. I know that one's a throwback. I know you see her flashing it, especially when she gets it low. I'm rubbing on and grabbing it. I tell my girl, go ahead and go. Baby, go now. Baby, go now. For me, say I love when you go for me. 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 Say I love when you go for me. Yo, go baby, go. Just L-G-E. Yeah, L-G-E. Sign in contact, get it. We got it. We got it. We we got it.